Hello, I wanted to help you with using your stamp and making a print. So first we need to make sure you have a brayer, you have a tray, and a baren is nice to have to smooth things down. You need some printing ink, and most importantly, you need to have a printing plan. What color ink do you need, and what color paper is it going on? So once you have all of that ready, you can put some ink on the tray. So I'm going to do some blue, and you don't need a lot of ink, maybe more than you would put on your toothbrush, but something like that is a good start. You don't want to have too much ink on the tray or it ends up being really thick and sloppy, and you want to have some neat prints. Well, let me first roll this out and show you what that looks like. Now, if I did have too much on here, you don't want to just throw it all away and start over. If you have too much on the tray, you can always scoop it off into a corner, off the roller, off the brayer. Scoop it off and kind of push it to a corner if you have too much. And then you can just roll what's in the middle and use that. So I could do a print with just this blue. So I have this pop icon. Everybody recognizes this image, snowflake. I'm going to lightly roll it on there. Try not to roll off the edge onto the table, or that makes more cleanup for yourself. So I'm rolling this on here. And then you want to set the brayer so that the handle's not in the paint too. That's helpful. And the instinct is to pick this up and put it on some paper. It's actually, because this is kind of flexible and floppy, you want to leave that on the table so it has stability, and you want to put your paper, and I'm going to contrast blue with orange. So you put your paper on top, and I'm going to put it in the corner just in case it messes up. I can use the rest of the paper for another print. I'm going to use my baren to smooth it down. You can use your hand, that's okay. But I have some of these. These are nice to use. I'm going to press down firmly and then peel it back. Ah, looks like it turned out nice. Now, if I didn't like the way that looked with those extra lines, I can wash off my paint off my stamp and I can carve some of that away. But maybe I like the way that looks. It gives it a printed kind of arts and craft look. But maybe I'm not happy with the color. Maybe I think that's too dark and I want to make a different color. You could do that. So let's say you want to mix some paint in your tray. Maybe you want to make a light blue. So you can add a little bit of white to that. And you would mix it using the brayer. Turn it and then roll again. You just kind of turn it, get it evenly distributed. And it's up to you on how much you want this to be mixed in there. Maybe I like it with a little bit of the dark blue on there. And I can try doing another print. Usually if you're changing colors, you'll probably want to wash the ink off, but you don't have to. You can try out something else. So I have some room on this paper to do probably 6 prints, and then I can cut out my best one. So let me line this one up in a spot. And I do this again. With the baren, and peel it away. I think I actually like the darker one better. But you can try it 6 times and then just cut out your best one to use on your final project. So happy printing.